It is like 7:40 or something. Like, I woke up late, which is bad. Should have woken up earlier, but I forgot to set my alarm last night, and this is what happens. It also was like nice and chilly and wonderful last night, so I had to put the extra blanket on my bed, and oh, it was so snuggly, and my kitties were snuggling, and I didn't want to get up, so. But now we're running behind, so I've got my clothes for the day. It's gonna be quite chilly most of the day, so clothes for the day. Going to get dressed and make some coffee at home real quick before I have to be at my desk in 40 minutes, not even 20 minutes. And I will check back in with you in a bit. Fresh out of the shower. We have a very talkative kitty this morning. Don't we, boo-boo? Meow. Do you agree? Yeah? No. Sass. Full sass is happening. So I still have about, I think, 10 minutes before I have to be at my desk. This is what I hate about waking up late, right? This is why the whole reason. Having a solid morning routine, going to bed early, actually getting up on time, and doing things in the evening that make sense to make sure I wake up on time are great. So we're gonna put you, I guess, over here for now. I'm in like beautiful with a little flounce black today. Not that bad. Oh, okay, let's see. But yeah, not having that time in the morning to actually do, especially in the fall, all the lovely witchy things I love to do, really gets under my gears. I mean, thankfully, by working at home, I have the ability to, like, on my breaks, I go out and like sit on the patio where it's chilly out, or like I'll go work at a coffee shop a lot, which still gives me the same kind of cozy fall feeling, but I have to be working, and it's nice just to like get up early, have my cup of coffee with my cinnamon, cozy up, and be able to sit down, which I've been actually able to do for the most part until like the last Friday. Today's Monday. What is today? I don't know anymore. Again, I wake up late, this is what happens. So I've been going through a bunch of my products finally failed out on me this month. AKA my foundation ran out, so I'm trying like a BB cream thing. And then the lipstick, the black lipstick it's not a run out of anything. It's called I Just Wanted It, which will be a depthier update later, but baby, do you agree we should have woken up earlier? Do you hear the shower still leaking? Because that's a problem I have yet to deal with too. So many issues, baby girl. I don't know, my last foundation, the reason I threw it out actually is because it was bad and was actually stinging my skin. It was really weird. And I don't know, I've been going through things. I think the nice thing about the depth theory is you kind of, as you're playing with things and you go to replace stuff, you are way more conscious about it. So that's nice at least. So I'm like, I've been conscious about that. I'm like, oh, huh, I like that. I don't like that. I don't want to replace that. And then I'll just wait for my hair to dry naturally. Maybe I'll curl it a little bit. See how I feel. Ooh. Baby! Get some coffee and then hopefully we'll be only about 5 seconds late for work. Yummy coffee time. Oh. Into work we go. I think I've got a meeting literally like first thing right here. A bunch of work, and then we'll see. Hopefully by then my hair will be dry. Maybe I'll go on a walk or go down to a cafe, and I will update you guys. Well, it's now been of the day, and I am going to reheat my coffee while I'm, whoa, that's a light change. Hello. Can we, there we go. Adjust. Reheating some coffee. So this is like my favorite trick ever, just like pop it in the electric kettle, but oh goodness, overboiled coffee is not cute or delicious at all, so you gotta watch it. Add a little more cinnamon, of course. And I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and pull some tarot, because even though I said I want to leave a lot of my magic stuff to the end of the day, I just don't want to. So I'm taking a break now with a lovely cup of something in a kitty cup. I'm gonna pull some tarot right now. I had this altar cloth put away for a little while. because I was like, oh, I don't necessarily want to use it or whatever. It was part of clearly my winter altar. There's little pine cones and stuff here when I first moved to Portland, and I really want to get it back out. And apparently there's a bunch of candle wax all over it. I got a little witch's ball that was wrapped up into it. Interesting stuff. But this poor altar cloth needs some help, but I'm gonna pull some tarot on it anyway. And then one of the things I'm gonna do today is take care of the wax on this thing and hopefully get it cleaned up to actually be used on the go as opposed to it being a hot mess. So, yeah. For today as a focus to be what should I look out for during the day and what is my benefit or blessing of the day. So looking out for the day, I got the devil. So I'm going to be seeing where I'm holding myself back, where I'm maybe not committing fully to things I should be doing, which is interesting because I literally was like, I'm going to avoid work and go do the other things. Probably should go back and actually do my job, huh? But also then for blessings is Ace of Cups, so overflowing with good emotion, coming from that emotional state. So this is interesting, especially because as I look back on certain overall pulls that I have done, this is fun to look at in general with emotions and what I'm focusing on and all that stuff. So this is kind of fun. I'm going to just mull over this for a little bit longer while I enjoy my coffee. And then it's back to the day job, which I hated it. But it is beautiful and gorgeous and sunny and chilly outside. So I think actually what I might do a little bit later is, if I have the time, if I can be done with work, if I work nonstop and be done with work by like 4:30, so get done a little bit early, then maybe I can go hike through the woods before it gets too dark and whatever. That'd be fun to see how the leaves are changing in the woods and all that. Yeah, and then I'll bring you guys along with. Do a little simple butternut squash soup, and I'm also heating up 2 pumpkin muffins in the oven currently, which will be delicious, I think. I don't know, I'm such all the fall food right now, all of it, all the time, as much as possible. And then I might also have some, I know I keep buying these granolas and then like that with like a little bit of like almond milk, or just as a snack. It's like some of my favorite things ever, like random granola nut cluster something in a bowl makes me very, very happy. So very hodgepodgey type of lunch, but yeah, that's what I want to do. Alright, the lipstick came off because that's live. I am about to, I'm done with work. I'm going to change my shoes. Yeah, get ready to go on a walk to the woods. Because if I go as soon as possible so the sun doesn't set and make it even colder than it currently is, then it will go a lot easier. Headphones on, all prepared, out the door we go. All right, so I am now back from wandering in the woods, which is nice, but I want to, it's now in the evening. Why is the fan on? Yep. There we go. Okay. I want to light a bunch of candles, create the witchy fun environment-ness, and then I'm gonna get some extra decorations out and decorate for the lovely October time. And yeah, light some candles, maybe get some incense going, maybe a lovely cup of tea, all of the good happy things. And then probably some time at my altar. So let's do that. So fall stuff is now everywhere. My altar itself is just like, what is happening? Just a spell I need to do. More things I don't. Messy, messy, messy. But this is good. I am actually finishing up some laundry because I thought, oh, I need to actually switch that out while I was putting the stuff out. And then I am currently preheating my oven for this little bit of chicken with artichokes and yellow curry. Very blue all of a sudden. And so that'll be dinner. I might add some red lentils to it too. I need to clean off this altar cloth, which I mentioned earlier, because I did not realize I destroyed it with wax. So yeah, that'll be fun, I guess. Ugh. If anyone has a better idea of how to do this, please let me know, because I am focusing on my face. I'm just upset. I'm trying to get all this wax off of this. Don't let it drip on your altar cloths, people. It just makes a mess. I mean, it's not great. Like, they're still clearly blue, but it just means it's well loved, right? Like, comment down below if you know how to get wax coloring dyed out of fabric, and I will attempt that at some point. But this is good. This altar cloth's gonna get. So it is not the second day because I was watching all of The Witch, and I told myself, oh, I should finish that and film that while I eat my dinner. And then I got a call from a cute boy to go get a drink, and so I did. And didn't bring a camera or film any of that. So that's what happened with that. But I am tidying up a little bit. And I think what I really want to do, what I did a little bit last night and then a little bit this morning too, is after I got home from seeing the cute boy, I decided to make a Poppet. So I did that, and it was funny how I was like kind of putting a lot of pressure on it at first to like just do all this stuff, and it has to be this very like ritualistic sacred space thing, and it's like, well, the whole point of it is to give self-love to me. It's how I'm going to be using mine, so why not just make it very playful? Pop open another beer, and then I wanted to stay up and finish it all in one go, and that just was like, no, you need to go to bed. So I went to sleep, put the Poppet on my altar with a little protection around it, as it still had a little bit of must stuff, aka a little hair, little nails already in it. And I put a little bit of blood and saliva in it this morning, along with stuffing the rest of it. So it is all set and done and charging on the altar, which is nice. See, I'm tidying up my apartment a little bit because that needs to happen in between working, because life gets in the way, and this makes me feel not so, I don't know, crazy claustrophobic when it comes to working stuff. And then my lovely mother was listening to me complain about how much I really want a new duvet cover for my bed, but I don't want to spend the money or get it, you know, yada yada. Came in the mail because she's a doll. So I believe this is an orange, burnt orangey duvet cover to make my bed feel even more fall-like. So if it's a gift, it's in depth here, right? Because I've broken it in some respects, definitely. Again, I will update that later, but I don't know, this is probably the hardest time. Buying fall decorations has been very difficult in the sense of I want to, right? Now there's some things that's been great where I have like this Yankee candle. Literally, I just had it in storage, didn't even remember that I had it, and I've been lighting it like every day. I'm actually gonna light that right now. Where's my lighter? Is it on my altar? See, it is. Everything's okay. My altar's a bit of a hot mess right now, but may figure I show you. So here is my cute little Poppet, which is all done now and having a great time. And then I've got, I was also like in the middle of cleaning, so nail stuff randomly there. But I've got my 2 candles going, the lovely fall vibes everywhere, and then just chaos, just utter chaos. And another thing I really need to do, that black candle is there with the mirror for a reason, to do a mirror scrying thing, and I need to get the courage to just freaking do it. I know, I'm telling myself I need to, but I don't want to. I don't want to. But I need to. I want to. It's like, you know, and like, you need to do the thing. So, I think I'm just gonna leave this lit. Sometimes I do this. Sometimes I just like light up my altar when I've been like working on making the Poppet this morning. And didn't really, I'm just like, I just want to keep it lit. I really don't want to, I don't want to mess with it. Just like let it be as it is as I'm moving around my environment. The whole reason for this was to get the lighter to light the fall candle. Oh. Light it up. Ooh. Ooh, now everything will smell lovely. And then of course, I don't know, I kind of just have it going all the time, which is not good for my electric bill, but like, come on. You can't not like that, right? Fire pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. And at some point I need to go get actual pumpkins, but it's still early-ish in October, and I am very conscious of it rotting like it did last time before Samhain, because I would like to actually have like little mini pumpkins on my altar and my actual jack-o'-lantern around for actual Samhain. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this box, see what situation I have with the new orange duvet cover that was gifted to me, which would be nice. So, a little chaotic, but that's done. Nom, 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 nom. So yeah, I do my job a little bit now that I've taken my mid-morning to make a little crazy chaos. And so, do a little bit of work, and then I will get back to you guys. So, I worked a little bit. I think I'm actually going to get put on the face and whatnot. One of the things I just realized is you guys will see that I did a whole spell to have a protection amulet, and then I want to put this vlog up in kind of the middle because I'm filming this. So I did a protection spell on an amulet a little while ago, and for me it was mid-September when I did that, but I've pre-filmed so much, and it's now been 2 weeks, and I felt the protection amulet had worn off and I need to recharge it, so it's not staying on my altar. So literally for you guys, I'll be like, wow, that lasted quickly. No, I did it for 2 weeks, and you're going to see a bunch of videos after this, but I wanted the vlog to go middle of the this is what happens when you pre-film and you're doing witchcraft, people. Weird things are gonna happen. I don't know what to tell you, but I figured I'd get dressed. I don't know, ever since I did the Poppet thing, I really kind of like having my altar in here now, because it can just kind of be dark and spooky. Even if it's the middle of the day, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. But yeah, so the amulet is actually right next to the Poppet. That'll have to be recharged and redone at some point. out of the way. Okay, so it looks like for today, my card is the Seven of Cups. So, interesting thing. Lots of options to be wary of. Who is calling me? That was the UPS man. I have a package. Ooh, I forgot about this. But it's got the, oh, yeah, all about it. This is just a giant black hoodie in a medium. I wonder if that card applies to like unexpected surprises, my lovely. I'm trying to think of like, is there anything else like kind of witchy or whatever I'm going to do today, but quite honestly, this is kind of just how it goes. Some days I'm like, yeah, no, I sat down and wanted to do the thing and, you know, wanted to film. Sometimes I forget to film. I'm really bad about like doing a lot of like the witchcraft and stuff at night, and then like I'm like, oh, well, you should have filmed that or made something better. But also at the same time, like, it doesn't always have to be filmed, right? Like when I was making my Poppet last night and this morning, I feel very, I don't know, it feels very personal, and because it is such a interesting touch self-love thing. I spoke about it in another video you will see a little bit later about why I was kind of afraid to make the Poppet, and I don't know, it's one of those things that's just like, it didn't feel like something I forgot to film, but also I'm kind of glad I forgot to. Like, I didn't necessarily want to film it. It feels very great and personal and really attached and connected to me, and it felt very playful and fun and not had any sort of pressure on it, which I think made it all that more potent that I made the Poppet, and we'll get to use magic with it. I want to use it in a Samhain ritual this year. And I don't know, so there's a lot of times where it's like, yeah, did I do a thing? Cool. Am I showing you the actual Poppet on my altar? Yeah, but the actual making of it, the spell of it, it doesn't necessarily have to be recorded. Like, I find myself doing little spells or whatever, and then after the fact, I'll be like, oh, I should have filmed that. Oh, I should have taken a picture of that. Oh, I should have, you know, I think you guys or the people on Instagram or whatever would like to see it, but not everything has to be filmed and recorded, and feeling that guilt for that is superfluous or a little silly, I guess, because of course you guys aren't going to see everything that I do. It's not possible. I can't have like a little drone camera following me everywhere, and anyway, that'd be creepy and annoying. I'm not doing it. So yeah, I don't know, I'm happy that I got to do that little ritual by myself without filming it, and you know, but I still get to talk about it and have discussions, I guess, with y'all. Yeah, so I think what I want to do is actually close out this video here and start checking with you guys later. It is already 3 o'clock, and so basically in about an hour and a half I need to go wrap up with work, meet my friends for dinner. Yeah, that's about it. I think I might watch another one of the movies I listed off. Maybe today will be the Witches of Eastwick tonight. That might be fun. But yeah, I don't know, it's not too much entertaining stuff. I do like to, when I have time to, hopefully in the next, after I get back from dinner tonight, I will also edit this video. It's the weirdest thing ever to try to like, I don't know how people do like vlogs, like the day of, like film all that stuff and then be like wrapped up and have it all done in time. Like, that's just, that type of content's too much for me. But I want to have some like in the moment stuff kind of going on sporadically throughout all the pre-filming stuff that I'm doing this month as well. So anyway, this is part of YouTuber, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.